Tell your boyfriend, if he says we got beef, that I'm a vegetarian and I'm scared of him. Hi. Hey, hi YouTubies! It's me, Zachary Michael. Also. And we're here to talk about ground beef. Famously, in recent history, something I like a lot. Deep cells in my brain vaguely remember that song, but not whomst. I think is it 303? Because it's I think it's the same song where they like make the like rude the rude references to Helen Keller, where they're like shush girl. You know that part? YouTubies, help us, he's being so mean. Hashtag justice for Willow. Hashtag learn how to spell Willow's name if you want justice for it. Big Juicy Naturals, you're a fake Willow Davis fan. Anyways, y'all, I've been so obsessed with ground beef to the extent that I don't eat it anymore. Big Juicy Naturals redeemed a Zach apology. What do you want me to apologize for? Strange lack of refuting the mean accusation. I'm a big meanie. I'm a big old meanie. It's tough with your hips like Helen. Yeah, I know what the line is, but I was trying not to like finish the line. At a staggering 6'7", Zachary Juicy Marie. You think I'm 6'7"? I'm giving 6'7" energy for being so mean and putting me in a barn. I didn't put you in a barn. I'm so sorry for being so mean, Big Juicy Naturals. You definitely didn't have it coming, and I apologize. I apologize. No, for real. If you are feeling some type of way about it, I do apologize. Locked in a barn with 100 cows. I can't. So anyways, did you know that there can be 100 plus cows and 1 pound of ground beef? And we got Mama Mel from In the Kitchen with Mama Mel up here making 3 new and easy ground beef recipes that taste nothing alike. Which, like, they better not, Mel. Mama Mel, they better not taste anything alike or I'm gonna be mad. I just set my Instant Pot. Can we be done by the time my coconut chicken curry is done? Well, how long is it gonna take? Oh yeah, this was suggested to me directly via Carly Mags in the chat. Carly Wizard Lizard. The artist formerly known as the old Carly. She did suggest this because she wanted something wholesome. She said, Zach, your channel's been very not wholesome lately. That apology costs 50,000 points. Refund. 50,000 free made up points on the internet. Carly recommended a white woman cooking as a reaction. She's not the one that took issue with that. That was Maya. That was just my opinion. Please do not confuse Carly with my opinion. They are 2 individuals who stand alone. Isn't all money made up? But this isn't even money, Diva. This isn't even money. They're points that you get awarded for hanging out in the chat. You don't have to spend any money on it. Oh yeah, Maya, by the way, for the YouTube audience, we believe was raptured. She hasn't been seen since before the rapture. Anyways, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Are y'all ready to watch some ground beef recipes And if you are, could you put some 69s in the chat? Could you all do that? I really also want to extend an additional apology to Big Juicy Naturals, that if you feel like you didn't get your money's worth, I do apologize for that. That apology is on the house today. So you admit it is money. By the, when I say any kind of money they spent, what I mean is they didn't spend any. Can you apologize to Maya for not keeping her name out of your fucking mouth? First of all, are Maya and I on bad terms? Are we on bad terms? Like, I feel very positive about my relationship with Maya. We're not friends. We're not family. But second of all, I wasn't the one who brought up Maya. I wasn't the... People in chat brought her up. People in chat brought her up. We gotta get going. I am about to demand an apology from y'all. Willow, thanks for the bits. Appreciate it. Alright, we're gonna get to. Only Mama Mel can save us. Y'all are not gonna ruin this moment for me. Well, hi, Zachary. Hi, Mickey McGee.
Hey, friends.
Hey.
How many nights have you stood in the kitchen and asked yourself, what in the world am I going to do with this pound of ground beef? Well,
I've spent so many nights, Mama Mel, just looking at a pound of ground beef thinking, what the fuck am I going to do with these 100 cows?
got you covered. Today, I'm sharing 3 brand new dinner ideas that prove just how versatile ground beef can be.
Ooh,
We're talking
that ground beef and I, though, we do have a little something in common. If we're talking about being versatile, you know. No, I'm in my top era, y'all. I'm in my top era.
Big Mac casserole
Ooh.
that absolutely shocked us.
Uh-huh.
Garlic butter, honey barbecue tacos.
Wait.
Oh my goodness.
Wait.
And a pizza pasta that's as fun and delicious as it sounds.
Wait, I don't. We're gonna have to take a closer look at those tacos. They looked a little like they needed a little bit more oomph, but a garlic butter situation type of deal. Do you have 100 cows in you too? No.
And these are easy, budget-friendly meals made with simple grocery store ingredients your family will actually...
Now, why is my USB drive popping up out of nowhere? No, Miss Ma'am, who asked for that?
eat. I'm Mel. Welcome home. Let's get supper started.
Willow, I will not say that. I will not.
Tonight we're making a Big Mac casserole. I'm really excited about this recipe.
Sure.
It starts with 1 pound of ground beef. I've got that frying up.
I should also note that Miss Ma'am, and by Miss Ma'am I mean Carly, told me that she loves to watch you said top era, sorry. What does top era have to do with you saying, can you say you're gonna do what you're told, kitten? That sounds like Dom sub. Dom sub does not equate to top bottom. You can be a Dom bottom. You could be a sub top. Just so we're on the same page. Carly loves to watch this while she's high. Is where I was going. Which, like, this is my little vape that I sometimes do vape off. I'm not gonna get high. Or should I? No, I'm not going to. I don't like to do that on stream. Or should I? Imagine I didn't even actually inhale.
In a skillet over on top of the stove, and I'm chopping up half of an onion. Now that we've got this diced up, I'm going to put it in here with my hamburger meat.
I've told y'all before, my lungs are fragile. She's just like a little baby.
And I'm taking about a half a cup of these little dill pickle hamburger slices. And I kind of want to get a lot of the excess juice off of them.
What do you know about getting the excess juice off of them, Diva? You should blur it like Rosie with the picture. Maybe I'll put the fox up for that, for the YouTubies. Ooh, I do wonder. I've never consumed THC on the YouTubies before. I don't care.
You want a little, but not a whole lot. And I'm just going to dice these up into very little bitty pieces here. Just chop them right up.
You get right on there,
and
Mama
I'm
Mel.
making about half a size of this recipe. I do that a lot here anymore. But I will put the entire recipe on my website for you.
Okay, word.
And those recipes, you can always print them off if you like to have recipes in hand and keep.
The only pickles I love are fried ones with ranch. Can I tell you, when I had a brief pickle era, what got me started was fried pickles. She needs a slap chop. No, she doesn't. She is clearly capable of chopping without some fancy gadget.
Put them in a notebook, or you can print it on or pin it to your Pinterest board. Either way, while our ground beef and onions is browning up, we're going to work on this little like custard portion of the program.
Custard?
That is going to kind of hold our little casserole together.
Custard? Wait, you're putting custard in a Big Mac recipe?
Even will give it the taste of the sauce. I'm just not exactly sure what all this little custard's going to do for it. But it starts with 2 eggs.
I don't like that.
A 1/4 cup of heavy cream. About 1/8 of a cup of mayonnaise.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I'm halving this, so these are kind of odd measurements. But I did measure.
I need that sign. If you feed them, they will come. Is that what it says? Does that sign say, if you feed them, they will come? Mama Mel, I know you watch sometimes. What does that sign say? Diva?
It's out, because I'm bad to get heavy.
Is that not some feeder shit?
Ended with my mayonnaise. We're going to use 1 tablespoon of mustard.
Okay.
I will trust myself to eyeball that.
Is this
and
creator
a tablespoon
a fan?
of ketchup.
Mama Mel has been known to watch. Yeah, Mama Mel's been known to watch. Her daughter also apparently watches, and her daughter got a cameo from me one time for Mama Mel. Mama Mel's very sweet. She's very sweet. Rosie's gonna get us. Watch out. Wait, why? Why would Rosie get us?
Also, about 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder and about 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. Now, let's just get all of this stirred together. Ground beef's looking good. I always forget to get my oven preheated, so let's do that, 350 degrees. And I'm just going to take a paper towel and get...
I was like, is that mayonnaise? But she's literally holding a paper towel with tongs.
Any of the excess grease. You just want to make sure and do that.
Okay.
Because I'm going to turn it down a little bit too.
The sign was visible, was it? Could we see what she said?
So let's do that, 350 degrees.
Where?
And I'm just going to take a paper towel and get up any of the excess grease. You just want to make sure and do that. Because I'm going to turn it down a little bit too.
Go back more? Okay, I will. Wait, no, I saw it. I saw what you're talking about.
Now, let's just get...
Oh, no, it does say if you feed them, they will come. You read it one time before in a different stream. Diva, girlie, you know my head doesn't work like that. I can't remember shit about fuck, if we're being honest. All right, where was I at? I was like right here.
We're done. I'm just gonna put in like a teaspoon of minced garlic.
Did y'all?
Let's give it just.
Did y'all hear that sudden change in the music? Vibe change.
A minute to saute around in here. I said it a million times, in my opinion. When you're cooking ground beef and onions, you just got to throw a little garlic in there. I don't care what you're making. You got to have that little bit of garlic in.
You better fucking tell them, Mel.
I'm going to put in about...
Also, Mel, I just want you to know that Colin in the chat is on patrol. He said, nobody's going to taint Mama Mel's reaction today. Nobody's going to taint her reaction today. Not even me saying the word taint. All right, so we're gonna make this real PG. We're gonna keep it chill.
A quarter teaspoon of garlic powder. I just think it's really gonna bring the flavor out in it. And we want a little bit of salt.
And pepper.
And just a little bit of pepper.
Oh, I like that little salt and pepper
You guys
container.
have been asking me about this. I can't find it on the shopping affiliate tab in YouTube to list it down in the shopping cart here. But I will leave you a link to it in my description box. It's from Target. It's the Threshold little 3. What do they call it? A marble stacking salt and pepper seller. Just holds a little bit, but what I do like about it is it's curved right here, so you can get a hold of stuff good.
I like it curved a little bit too for that same reason. You can get a hold of stuff real good, you know? We're on the same page, Miss Mel. We're on the same page. Liking it a little curved. I know that's right.
And it's such a space saver. Okie dokie, back to programming here, but we want a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Let's get it all incorporated here. Okay, let's just let this simmer here for a minute or two.
All right.
Let everything come together. Ground beef is perfect. I'm just gonna set it off of the stove eye right back here. I'm gonna let mine cool just a minute because I'm gonna build my casserole
right here
in my cast iron skillet.
Love.
If you did not cook in an oven-safe pan, at this point, just transfer this into a greased 9x13 casserole dish.
That's one of the best things about a cast iron skillet. It really is. You can just take it from stovetop to the oven.
I'm just gonna spread it out like to make an even layer here. And this is a 10 1/4 inch cast iron skillet. It's from the Black Lock collection.
A cast iron.
You guys have heard me sing those praises of the Black Lock. It's triple seasoned and it's about 30% lighter than regular cast iron.
Work.
Now we're gonna take our pickle.
I don't know what any of that means. I no longer have cast iron skillets in my life, unfortunately, so I don't know shit about fuck.
And just disperse them all across the top. You want them evenly placed here so you get a little bit in every bite. Now my little egg mixture, I did take my whisk to it to really get my eggs broken down in here, and we're gonna pour it all over the top of this casserole again, evenly dispersing it. And I'm gonna go ahead, before I scrape what's left out of here, I'm gonna go ahead and spread it out as far as I can so I know where I need a little extra. I've had y'all, a couple of you, say that I leave a lot of stuff in the bowl. Honey, I just don't show you everything.
You better tell them, Mama Mel. You better fucking tell them. Y'all that is the thing with some cooking videos. Okay, I also was very distracted because I'm still trying to figure out the custard mixture. But,
I'm here late because of grad school, but I'm ready to do some real learning.
Exactly. Forget grad school. We're the learning channel over here. Everything you need to know in life at this point, you can learn on the Zachary Marie channel. Big Lizard Stan, thanks so much for 2 months of subscribing. But no, the thing about cooking videos is that these girlies in the comments they're always like, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, you should have done this. Oh my God, I don't think you washed your hands. Yeah, maybe it's not super interesting content for me to film every single time. Every single time I am washing my hands for a YouTube video. like, did it occur to you, random lady in the comments, that maybe that wouldn't be entertaining? Like, maybe the entertaining and educational parts are just where I show you how to cook what I cook? Did you ever consider that? That's how I know. That's how I know Mama Mel is fed up. Girl, why are you yelling? Was I yelling? Oh, was I yelling? Was I yelling? We do know Peanut Butter Burger Lady's not washing her hands. Well, that's true, because she chose not to edit out any parts, including where she showed herself touching things with dirty meat hands. If she had put 6 hand washings in there, they would have said she should have cut it for time. Exactly. I mean, she wasn't talking about hand washing in this particular moment. I just know that's a thing that happens a lot on cooking videos.
You know I'm not a waster. I scrape my bowls clean. Now I'm just taking about a half a cup of shredded cheese. I'm using cheddar. I guess if you wanted to be true to the Big Mac, you would use American here.
Tea.
We're going to put this in that 350-degree oven. We're going to bake it uncovered for about 25 to 30 minutes. And I love a dish like this, especially if you have kids on a weeknight. You get home from work, it just takes 10 or 15 minutes, to brown up your ground beef, mix up the custard part.
Practical.
Then you put it in the oven.
Practical.
You can start a load of laundry, start the kids on their homework.
A load of laundry?
Then you put it in the oven. You can start a load of laundry, mix up the custard part. Then you put it in the oven. You can start a load of laundry, start the kids on their homework. I love meals like this, especially weeknights during the school year.
I think she said a load of laundry, but I could be wrong. Mama Mel says we got McDonald's at home, and she's probably right. I gotta be honest, I think she's probably right. I think you'd probably be better off having Mama Mel's McDonald's at home. Guarantee this is better, yes.
You got hands-free. I also love that these are all the dishes that it took to put that together. And honestly, some of that is from this morning probably. But yeah, that's all I have to wash.
She's not gonna be hunched over a sink washing all them dishes because she didn't have to make much.
It's a good thing because I cleaned out the refrigerator and I got quite a few bowls and some pans and stuff to put away anyhow. Once it comes out of the oven, you're going to let it set for just 5 or 10 minutes to kind of come together. And of course, we're going to top it like we would a Big Mac.
She's speaking my language now. We're going to top it. We're going to top it, y'all. She's speaking my language. Showing dishes is high quality content. I can't stand recipe videos that actually require 100 dishes and utensils. T. I do think that's helpful to know. Like, hey, divas, are you short on time? Do you not have a lot of time to spend washing dishes? Look how few dishes I used for this. I do think that's quality content. I do.
I've got some shredded iceberg lettuce for a good crunch.
Oh.
And I'm putting on some secret sauce that I just bought at Kroger's. But hey, if you want to keep this like carb friendly, you can make your own and use like sugar-free ketchup and all that kind of stuff.
That burger special sauce.
Leave you a pin below in the description box for a recipe for some keto Big Mac sauce. But I just went the very quick and easy route tonight. Put a couple pickles on here. The only thing I didn't have was some sesame seeds to sprinkle on top.
Oh, it's like a
Big Mac casserole. I'm intrigued.
How hot is it?
I don't know. My hand's hot through this plate.
Yeah, mine is. That's why I was asking. Be careful.
I kind of forgot about Daddy Mal. Do we remember what his name is? I kind of forgot about Daddy. Auntie has a cold. What? Not Peepaw Pal. Wait, I love Peepaw Pal. Peepaw Pal and Mama Mel. I didn't realize it was gonna. I guess that's what you get when you got a custard, but I didn't realize it was gonna come out so solid, like chunked up. Also, how do we feel about warm pickles?
That tastes like a daggone Big Mac.
Mm-hmm.
That is really good.
That is good.
I know that's right.
There's like this custard that you make, and I think it does make it come together good.
Well, when you feed them, they will come.
But I also think it gives it a good flavor, too. Like, I think it lends a little bit to the Big Mac flavor. Because I just had a little bit of sauce on this bite.
That's very good.
He's gonna be. I think
I
he's
like
gonna
the
be.
little dill pickles cut up in it.
Hey everyone, happy to catch a stream. Also, ew, warm pickles.
Ew, warm pickles. Emmy Bun 96. Thanks for subscribing to Tier 1 for 2 months in advance. Appreciate it.
Because I don't like a big pickle like this on a hamburger. I like to eat it. But these little pickles, I'm on board with that.
See, I like pickles.
You don't like a big pickle, Mama Mel?
I think the Worcestershire sauce really gave it a great flavor to the meat. Smoky. And
Could you imagine the camera panning to Peepaw Pal and he's wearing Zachary Michael merch? I'd have to have some that he could buy. But yeah, that would be great. Maybe I should just Mama Mel have a P.O. box? Maybe I should send her some.
can taste the paprika. I taste everything in here. I cannot wait to make this again. I'm really excited about this one.
Yeah, I was really surprised how much it actually does taste like a Big Mac.
It really does.
It really does.
Very good.
And this, using 1 pound of meat, this is probably plenty for a family of 4.
Uh-huh.
But if I make this for all of us, I'll definitely make the entire recipe. Because you want more than one little pie piece.
Oh, yeah.
She said we need more than 100 cows. She said we need 200 cows for the whole family.
Oh, yeah.
It tastes so much like a Big Mac that I did, in fact, have to go out to the garage and grab me a Dr. Pepper Zero because there's just some things you want.
She got a little Dr. Sody.
A fizzy Coke with. And Patrick decided he needed some of these candied jalapenos on his. We're in love with these things. They're kind of crunched up in there because I make a dip out of them. If you haven't seen that, it's cream cheese. And these, they're not hot.
Are
they
I
can't take spice. But he put that on top of his. He said that took it right over the top for him.
Candied means sugar, right? Yes. I'm fascinated.
All right, I'm weighing mine down with some more lettuce. Let's go eat.
Let's get to.
It's no secret that my family's favorite meats are chicken and beef, and my favorite place to get them is from.
Oh, there's an ad. Oh, Diva, there's an ad. We're not doing all that. We're not doing the ad. Sorry, Mama Mel. I hope you got paid good for that, but I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it because I didn't get paid for it. You see? You see how that works? Oh my God, imagine if she did get her meat from Frank's Natural Meats.
Today, I've got a pound of ground beef, but this is not just ground beef. This is ground sirloin, which I love to use.
Ironically, I'm candying jalapenos as we speak. LOL took my gloves off to comment. Also, do we think that ground sirloin has 100 cows in it?
Ground sirloin in a dish where, like the meat is the main star of everything, like chopped steak or chopped sirloin. This is going to be made into some garlic butter, penny barbecue taco meat. So I've got a pound of it in here. It's not going to have a whole lot of
honey barbecue butter. Zach, you know it doesn't take 100 cows to make a pound of meat. I know it's about the production and that there could be 100 cows in one pound of ground meat. It's very typical, or it's very likely that a typical package of ground sirloin contains meat from more than one cow and potentially more than 100 cows. Yeah, I do understand that it's not like, oh, we're gonna kill 100 cows just to make 1 pound of ground meat. Like, I understand the concept. I just honestly don't love it as a concept.
Grease either, and that's good for this. I'm going to brown this up, get it cooked all the way through. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and make a sauce for these tacos. Starting our sauce with a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise.
Yes, Mark, that's always the perfect start of a sauce. Did you come to terms with the cows per meat ratio after your existential crisis, Zachary Marie? Well, here's the tea. I haven't eaten. I ate a little bit of meat that I still had in my fridge after that existential crisis I had on live stream, but I have not eaten meat since. To be quite honest with you.
We're going to add in about 2 tablespoons of honey.
Fuck yeah.
That was just a really big guesstimate.
Let's go.
The way that came out.
Let's go.
2 tablespoons of your favorite barbecue sauce. Today I'm using hickory and brown sugar, Sweet Baby Ray, and about a 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika.
Did you all know? Somebody just told me recently that the Sweet Baby Ray is like from Chicago. Sweet Baby Ray's Chicago. Damn it, I accidentally hit enter. Sweet Baby Ray's Chicago. Sweet Baby. Poe, what are you doing over there? Stop that. Is that true? Am I making that up? Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce was developed in the early 1980s by Chicago brothers Dave and Larry Raymond. Oh, I was like, neither of their names are Ray, but their last name is Raymond. They named the sauce after a nickname Dave had earned as a basketball player. In 1982, they entered their sauce in a Chicago barbecue competition for the first time. In 1985, their 4th year of competition, Sweet Baby Ray's won 2nd place out of a field of 700 competitors. The following year, the brothers incorporated as a business and began selling the sauce to consumers. They sold the business in 2005 to Ken's Foods for $30 million. That's crazy. That's great. Those girlies they probably don't have to do anything for the rest of their lives. They probably don't got to do nothing for the rest of their lives. They got 30 million. I can't remember if I told you, but Justine is going to start posting vlogs again. You can see what she eats. She was posting, she changed the name of the vlog channel to like Curly Girl or something like that. I saw her post something about that. What is this?
What are you guys making for dinner? Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, I hope. Delicious. But hopefully for Canadian Thanksgiving, you get to eat a lot of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
Wait. It's so crazy that this is Mark Zuckerberg, because in the Wikipedia for Sweet Baby Ray's, it says, after an interview with Mark Zuckerberg in 2021, where a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's sauce was seen in the background, media mentions that the brand name were worth $2 million. What? That's wild. That's wild. Okay. That's absolutely a lizard wearing human skin. All right, we gotta focus. We gotta afford. And by we, I mean me. I'm not blaming chat. I'm blaming me. I'm blaming Zachary Marie. It wasn't just seen in the background. It was like on a bookshelf. And the clip we just watched, it was in the background.
Give this a good little mix, and I'm just gonna set it in the fridge till we finish up our taco meat. All right, my ground sirloin is completely cooked through. I do like my taco meat in very small crumbles. So
have y'all ever heard somebody called chest hair taco meat? I was just telling a friend about a different friend of mine from grad school that I took classes with. She used to always talk about people having taco meat on their chest.
Take just a second and do that. And like I said, I have no grease in here. If you had some extra grease, you definitely want to get that drained out of here. Now, I'm going to add in about 3 tablespoons of butter
Life Plus Cindy
right
coated.
into this hamburger meat.
Darlene Michaud
I'm also
coated.
going to put in a couple of teaspoons of minced garlic. We're starting to build our flavors out here.
Let's go. Build
So
them
let's
flavors.
get our garlic sauteed. Let that butter start getting melted down. And you know what? I'm going to throw in a little bit more butter since I really didn't have much grease. And I was kind of skimpy with it to begin with.
The flavors in question being meat and butter. Exactly, teardrop. Let me put the grease back in. I will say she said that this was a garlic butter honey barbecue beef taco.
This looks and smells so good. Now into this.
Oh my god, wait, is that Spooky Draw's now teeth plant on or is that a different Spooky? Do you know what I'm talking about? There's a person named Spooky Draws that drew a very cute picture of Judy that still hangs on my wall to this day. Oh my gosh, okay, great, that is you. Listen, if I fear you're never coming to tattoo people in the States, but should there ever be a reason you make it to the States to do tattoos, I would love a Spooky Draws tattoo. Why is the meat gray like Jordy? Is it giving gray? Is Jordy gray?
We are going to put a 1/4 cup of our honey.
Oh, we're adding more honey.
I did spray this and my measuring spoon. That's why this honey slid out so easy. I used a little olive oil spray. I'm going to put in a 1/3 cup of that same barbecue sauce. 1 teaspoon of the smoked paprika.
Okay.
I'm going to use a teaspoon of salt.
Wait, what happened to the sauce we made? I thought we made a sauce already. No hate to Jordy, by the way. I love her work. Just because you say somebody's great doesn't mean you don't love their work.
And then about 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper.
Work.
Now let's get all of this mixed together well. And I'm just going to let this sit here and simmer for about 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay.
Of course, we heated our little tortillas in the microwave. Put a little cheese down in there to melt. I'm really intrigued by this because how much I love Tex-Mex flavors.
But Diva, why didn't you the flavors sound great to me, just for the record. The flavors sound great to me. I'm just kind of confused, why didn't we put more inside of the taco? I'm so close to the States right now. I'm in Canada on the border of Detroit. Does Detroit border Canada? I didn't know that. I sound so stupid. I sound so dumb. I'm so sorry.
This is a whole other flavor profile. That's good.
It does
That
look
is
good.
good.
That's very good.
I
didn't put enough meat in mine.
That's what I said. You got to put more
And I
meat
made
in,
plenty
Diva.
of the sauce. I really overmade the sauce. But hey, to me, that is what makes it. Man, you can
Look at
taste the
that.
honey,
Oh God,
the
I'm
barbecue,
hungry.
the garlic. I just have the sauce
I'm
and
so
cilantro
hungry.
on mine. Patrick, you put sour cream on yours, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
so
put just a little
hungry.
sour cream. Maybe mix your cheeses up too. Maybe 2 different kinds of cheese.
Thinking about Cherie boiling taco fajita water. Please, Zach, we can't keep doing this. Keep doing what? Heaven forbid a non-binary person be hungry. Heaven forbid a girl have hobbies like eating.
A good idea. This one
Ooh, oh,
French
that's where the
style
sauce
tacos
comes
to me.
in.
is almost like a sloppy Joe kind of vibe. Do you get sloppy Joe from this, Dad?
Yeah, it makes me want to your sloppy
Wait.
Joe.
Wait, right after your beef crash out, you said you were hungry. It is also, yeah, you know what? It's not lost on me also that this is like meat, and I'm sitting over here being like, I'm so hungry. Give me that meat. Give me that good meat.
Sloppy Joe. I love it. And let me show you the little tortillas that I'm using. I made so much fun of these when I got them in my grocery order. Because, look, they're only this big.
Those
But
are little
I love
itty
this
bitty.
size.
Ooh,
It's
high fiber.
Zero net carbs.
She gonna
By
shit.
Olay. Honestly, I like this size. Look here.
Because
That's
look
a
at that.
perfect bite. He will be getting a little bit more meat.
You can get Beth. You could make this with Beth. Y'all know Beth?
This is delicious.
Beep boop Beth.
I'm so glad we tried this. It's a totally different take on Taco Tuesday. Getting away from the chili powder and...
Oh, wait. What is all that? What is all that grease leaking out? Did y'all see that grease leaking out?
Getting away
She's
from
leaky.
the
Look at her. Look at her. She's leaking. She's leaking, Your Honor.
powder and the cumin and stuff that you have in the regular taco. These are warm.
Not taco
They're cozy.
sport.
I love them. I'm going to go finish. I like them.
I like them. I like you,
Good
Mama
evening,
Mel.
friends. We've got a lot of stuff going on here right now. I've
Yeah, this is
got
a pasta?
about 6 ounces of penne pasta boiling up in a
Let's
pot of
go.
water. Gonna cook it till it's al dente.
When Mama Mel tops, things get slippery. At least Mama Mel calls us friends. Well, that's her and this is me. We're different as can be. She's into what I'm not. He loves me. He loves you not. What do y'all know about Dream from the early 2000s? I think I was in middle school when they came out.
About 10 or 11 minutes. I've got 1 pound of ground beef going right here in this skillet. Gonna get it cooked through. And about 1/4 of an onion. Gonna go into that. We're making a pizza pasta.
Wait, I like that little plastic cutting board ASMR. Did y'all hear that?
Skillet. Gonna get it cooked through. And about 1/4 of
Ready?
an onion. Gonna go into that. We're making a pizza
Love
pasta
that.
casserole tonight. Which reminds me, we also need to preheat this oven to 350 degrees. I'm cooking my meat.
Also, for what it's worth, Carly, I think, is onto something to watch this while you're... I think she's onto something. I think she's onto it.
Up in one of my Calphalon skillets. This is hard
Calphalon?
anodized aluminum. What I'm saying is, this is oven safe. So I'm gonna make it and bake it right in this one skillet.
Make it and bake it.
Now that my ground beef
You know what I'm
is cooked
saying?
through, my onions are nice and translucent. I'm gonna put in, let's say 1 teaspoon of minced garlic.
Love the garlic.
As I tend to do, I am halving this recipe because it is just me and Patrick and Maddie here tonight.
Patrick? His name's Patrick. His name's Patrick? So Peepaw Pell kind of works. Peepaw Pat. Peepaw Pat. We established that a while ago. Where was I? Now where the fuck was I? It's always gonna be Peepaw Pell, actually.
But I will have the full
She called him that in the last recipe? Now where was I?
recipe. When you look down in the description box and get this, it'll be the full recipe, to feed a large family with. Now,
kinda
I did
vibing
not
to
put
the
mushrooms
music.
in here. I forgot to mention that.
Oh,
This
mushrooms
is
are
very
gross.
customizable to whatever your family might like on a pizza.
Hate
My family
mushrooms.
would not like mushrooms, but if
Hope we're doing great today. I do not want to disturb you or upset you. If I am, I'm sorry. I will shut my mouth. Well, just saying I'm not here to disturb you or anything. I'm just saying I don't want to be brought up in her videos. If possible, PLSL got enough shit to deal with. PLS, leave me out of it. PLS.
Maya wasn't raptured, y'all. She made it. Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. I'm glad we did it our way. They said, I bet they'll never make it. But just look at us going strong. Maya, I was kind of worried because Carly was making it seem like you might be mad at me. So I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it.
Yours does. Put them in when you do the onions and let them get nice and soft. Now
I'm not mad at anyone. I'm a sweetie pie. And you should say that. That is so real. That's so real.
Garlic has gotten nice and fragrant. So I'm just going to take a paper towel and dab up any excess grease off this meat. I don't want it swimming in grease here.
I clawed my way down from heaven to deny
let's season this. Let's use a half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder.
Let's go.
And I'm just going to sprinkle a little salt and pepper in to taste. Now let's get all of our seasonings stirred in.
So far the ground beef, the base for the ground beef has been kind of almost actually the same in every recipe. It's all some form of ground beef, garlic, and onion.
Now we're going to add in some pizza sauce. I know this is like a mystery sauce out of my refrigerator. What this actually is a can of Chef Boyardee pizza sauce. I'll put a picture of what that looks like up here on the screen for you.
Yes.
This is one 15-ounce can. It just had a little bit out of it. I made me and Maddie.
I did need the visual representation.
Bagel.
The biblically accurate Chef Boyardee pizza sauce can.
Bites in the air fryer the other night. I just used a smidgen out of this. Now, if you don't have pizza sauce, you can use marinara sauce or, just a spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
But hey, if I'm going to make it and I want it to taste like a pizza, I'm going to use pizza sauce. And I love the Chef Boyardee.
Juliet ABC, did you hear her reasoning? Because Juliet in the chat said, of all the sauces you choose that. She just said, let me give you a thorough understanding of why I picked this. You could go to 5 or 6 stores, or you could just shop at one, and you could use the Chef Boyardee pizza sauce.
And I do have it turned down just a little bit. I'm going to need to get mine heated back up because it's been in the fridge. So let's get this heated. I'm also going to put in probably...
Oh, bacon!
I don't know, half a cup, a little bit less of these real bacon pieces. Just use your eyes. Whatever you think sounds good for these amounts here.
I'm using them
I've also had Patrick over here.
Wait, I'm also sitting over here thirsting over bacon. Diva, I don't eat meat. I don't eat meat.
Cutting up some pepperonis for me.
Listen, I'm recently sober from the meat, so it's fresh. It's fresh. Diva, you picked the video. Carly did. Frankly, just because you're a vegetarian doesn't mean you don't like meat. True.
I mean, this was his recipe. He sent me this recipe. I think it's a recipe from Katie Cross, and I've changed it just a little bit for our preferences, but he thought this sounded good, so I had him in here.
This could have been 50 Shades of Chicken. That's only one chicken's worth of chickens. Keep old 50 Shades of Chicken in mind for one of those days where I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I want to do. And we can return to her.
slicing my pepperonis up just a little bit smaller. You can put them in here full size if you want to. I just think it would be a little bit easier to eat chopped up. We're going to get all of this stirred down into our pizza sauce. I've drained my pasta.
Yes.
I'm going to stir it in now. I think this, just by the smell and the looks of it, I think this one right here is going to be a favorite that's going to show up at family dinner night in a large amount. This looks like something and smells like something that all of you guys are going to love. Now,
how do you know what scents I love?
Taking a big generous cup of mozzarella cheese, putting it all over the top. Now, if you don't have an oven-safe skillet, don't worry. You can just dump all of this right into a greased 9x13 casserole dish and go to town with it. You know I'm just going to save a dish.
A Costco rotisserie chicken is only made of one chicken. Let's start there. Well, can I tell you about Costco rotisserie chickens? There's a TikTok content creator. I think oh my God, that was him. That was him that popped up immediately. But I was just going to go to my likes so that I could show you. I've seen him before this, but this TikTok of his really popped off. But are you ready?
Come with me to pick up my emotional support animal. Come with me to pick up my emotional support animal.
He's really fun. He has some really funny TikToks. If you've never followed him, I don't remember what his handle is. I guess I could tell you that. Shay from the Bay. Shay from the Bay? At Shay from the Bay _ POV, your 13-year-old cousin is showing you a TikTok and you just go, very cool, bud. At Shay from the Bay _ crockpoot Lovato.
I'm going to sprinkle a little Italian seasoning right over the top. Then, like I said, let's save some of these toppings for the actual top. Here's a little bit more.
Save some of those toppings for me.
That crumbled bacon. Let's nestle a few pieces of pepperoni down in here. I think that's going to make it really look like what it is. Now we're just going to stick this skillet right into this 350-degree oven, and we are going to bake it for about 10 to 15 minutes till it's brown and bubbly and good to go. Right, Dad? Pizza, pasta, casserole.
Not pepperoni. Peppa and it's pepperoni.
Your choice. Let's give it a try.
I don't even remember where I seen this at. Oh boy, it's good though.
That is so good.
Oh, almost
That is delicious.
So good.
It's a wonderful Italian flavor. It's like super easy family style.
Work.
This is very good.
Tastes like a pizza.
It kind of does, though.
I mean, using the pizza sauce probably makes all the difference for that.
Mm-hmm.
It is giving very authentic Italian cuisine. Y'all aren't lying. Y'all aren't lying. I know Italians are doing this all the time.
That's good.
Pepperoni and the bacon makes it.
Mm-hmm.
Or to the top. Or...
I would have enjoyed some green onions in here.
Because
I like a supreme pizza with just a few mushrooms and the red onions and the green peppers. But this is delicious like it is.
Now, Poe, every night this week, Poe's been making little whimpers at the end of the live stream. I literally took him out right before this live stream started. It's okay. Good news is I'm almost done, Diva. The good news is we're almost done.
Yes, I am.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. We had a little treat. My son-in-law brought us some Olive Garden breadsticks.
Okay, work.
Last night, I guess. They had something at work. And they had a bunch of them left over. And I said, I'm making
Olive Garden breadstick.
a pizza, pasta. I'll make it tomorrow. And they had something to do tonight, or they'd be here eating this with us. But I told them I'd save them some. It's perfect to go with our breadsticks. I mean, How could we?
I
not?
love her little pony.
I mean, we could.
I love her little pony. Can we talk about the ponytail? Can we talk about the ponytail? It's giving. It's giving.
Oh, yeah, that's good, bub.
That's perfect. This is like a back to school dinner. You know?
You're doing a good job.
Not Meliana
thank you.
Grande.
You just-
Why did... Wait, at first I read that as, like, melanin Grande, and I was like, is this an Ariana Grande joke? I mean, it is an Ariana Grande reference, but I thought you were trying to make a joke about Ariana Grande and the many shades she has tried to be.
Good job picking it out. If you enjoyed these new ground
I
beef
did,
recipes,
actually.
give this video a big thumbs up, and let me know what your favorite one is down in the comments.
What was y'all's favorite one? Great joke. Are you talking about me? Are you trying to make fun of me for laughing at something stupid? The last one? Big Mac. I think it's the middle one for me, the taco. The honey butter barbecue taco.
And don't forget, if you're interested in Good Chop, I have all the discount information down in the description box for you. Thank you, friends, so much for choosing to spend a little bit of your time here with me today. I don't ever take that choice of yours for granted. And you can click right here to see the most popular ground beef video I have on my channel today. It's one that you're going to go back to.
The most popular ground beef video on my channel is just like, with no context, that's a wild statement.
Again and again for dinner ideas. I'll see you there. And as always, I send you love from my kitchen.
She made it. Raise your hand if you came. She made food, so did y'all come? I'm gonna be blacklisted from the internet. Great. What a wonderful time we had together today. Yeah. Why is she SEO keyword stuffing her outro speech? Because that's how you do it, baby. That's the power of Pine Sol. That's the power of YouTube. I fear we tainted it, but I'm not innocent either. You never were, Colin. You never were. All right, I'm going to shut the fuck up and say bye, YouTubies. Subscribe.